Folks, I don't know about you. I love golf. And I love rolling up to the golf course. Everything's ready for me. I just roll up to the tee, whack my ball 500 yards. Maybe not quite that. I'm exaggerating here a bit. But it's so nice. There's so many great folks that work at Aberdeen Glen that get the things ready for you when you show up. We're going to do a little profile of one of the workhorses of the course today in the back shop. Yes, Seth. We're going to meet him and so much more on CKPG Today. Welcome out here to Miworth. This, of course, a small community just about 20 minutes west of downtown Prince George, and it could be your future home. A little bit of the history of this started all back in 1913, and people loved living here ever since. And you could live here too. We're going to have you inside a house today and a chance for you to say, welcome home. Come on and learn about Miworth with us. Super great spot out here in Miworth. That's where we are today. A beautiful house in here. And well, I was going to say, make a comment here right off the top, Kristine. When life gives you lemons, you got to take advantage. And we are taking advantage out here in Miworth today.
We are taking advantage out here in Miworth. So a lot of people may not know this location. It's way at the end of Otway Road, a little community. Not very many people out here, but it is a hidden gem in Prince George.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like this. It's like a Sleepy Hollow, but is that accurate?
I would say, yeah, it is, totally. It's, there's one road in, one road out. There's no stores, there's no anything, so we keep it pretty tight out here.
Yeah, pretty tight, indeed. And you know Miworth super well. This community, like I said, it's just, I feel like you get the real small town neighborhood feel. Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody out here. We've got a thriving community hall, which is fantastic, and several times a year they'll host pickup baseball games or softball games, and you'll do a little barbecue afterwards. We've got pickleball courts out here now. That's new.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. So we've got our ice rink, and in the summer it's half basketball courts, half pickleball courts, and in the winter it's got a little shack where you can warm up, light a fire. So you can do it at the rink, or you can go down to Wilkins Park.
Yes.
You can rent the shelter there, light a little fire, have a beautiful day there, and if you've got a jet boat, you can launch from there.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because most places in Prince George, you are not close to launching jet boat territory.
You are not that close, no.
If you're looking for riverfront property in Prince George either, hard to find. Miworth's one of the few places you can get it. Talk to me a little bit about this too, because I feel like the riverfront here is different than other areas of town as well. It's super accessible.
Super accessible, and it's also very private out here. You know, we've got nobody on the other side of the river.
Right, nobody looking at you.
In this location, correct. I mean, there is a Forest Service road down there. Sometimes you hear people, but it's very, very private. As you can see, nobody on the other side of the road. And even as far as, the river floaters go, there can be a lot of them at times. They launch at Wilkins Park typically,
you're ahead of them.
So you're not worried about them out here. And on that note, if you've got, a half hour after work, it's a really hot day, you pop in the river right here, you come out of Wilkins Park, it's a 20-minute float.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
okay,
pretty cool.
Now touching on this house that we're in here also, yeah, this is pretty cool. Very cool opportunity for someone that's going to be the lucky buyer of this house. I feel like this is an opportunity that doesn't come around that often because there's multiple factors here, including the fact that there's only one person that's ever lived in here, and it's really new.
It's really new. So construction was finished in the fall of 2019. It sold shortly after that. These folks moved in, and they've just loved the home ever since. As you can see, they take beautiful care of it. They love to entertain, and it's been just a fantastic spot for them.
Yeah, I was going to say, if someone's coming for a tour, what are you highlighting first in this house?
Well, first of all, this island, I mean, this is incredible, in the chef's kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And then you carry on, look at this deck, it's incredible. And then you keep carrying out, now you've got the fire pit, you've got the path down to the water, we've got another riverside deck.
Yes.
This house was built for entertaining.
I love it, built for entertaining. But there's one more part I want to touch on here. Did I hear the word bar?
Bar.
All right, let's head to visit that.
Let's go check it out.
All right, right, we've arrived downstairs here. It doesn't feel like a basement. First of all, Kristine, I think the ceiling's playing to that.
10-foot ceilings in a basement.
That's unheard of.
It's unheard of. A beautiful bright white ceiling, so no, it does not feel like a basement. We got nice big windows down here too.
It's awesome. Okay, so we got the foosball table. You can picture your games room. We got a bar there. And now the most important piece I feel like people want to hear these days is, can you suite it?
You can suite it. And if you wanted to, you could also Airbnb it, because once again, we're in a principal residence here.
Okay, so yeah, walk me through these rules like I'm 5, because this is hard rules to comprehend. Because it seems like ever changing, but it only changed once.
Correct.
But so yeah, what is the rule?
What is the rule? So the rule is you cannot Airbnb a property you do not live in.
Okay.
For now. I mean, by the time this goes to air, who knows? 3 weeks from now, who knows? Current rules are you are allowed to put an Airbnb in your principal residence. So if you're living upstairs, you're perfectly okay to put a suite or an Airbnb down here. 3 large bedrooms, bathroom and a half, wet bar. It could be easily converted.
Yeah. I think that's great.
You got everything you need.
Everything you need. Okay, and the other thing I was going to say about this basement, I mean, it doesn't get too hot in Prince George, but it's nice and cool. You know, if you need to get out of the sun, you had a long day on the river, come and chill out.
Also, there's AC.
There's AC? I feel like we buried the lead here. Okay. You know, underrated feature in Prince George that you feel like you don't need, but you do need it.
You do need it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the AC for the summer when it gets too hot. We've got the hot tub for the winter when it gets too cold. We got all the bases covered here.
You got all the bases covered. And this house could be yours here in Miworth. You'd have yourself saying, welcome home, if that's what you want. Yeah, showing now, you could just book a tour. Is that how this works?
Absolutely. We'll also be scheduling an open house for Sunday at between 12 and 2.
Perfect. Okay.
So come on out, make the drive.
Check it out. Make the drive. It's worth the drive. And you could have yourself saying welcome home. Like I said, this is a cool property here in Miworth and a cool community you could also be part of. So thanks for the tour here. I haven't learned much about Miworth till I came out here today. So this is great.
Wow, thanks for coming out.
Welcome home with Kristine Newell. CKPG Today's quarterly real estate market update. Brought to you by Kristine Newell with Team Powerhouse Realty. If you have a real estate problem, she has the solution.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Exciting times ahead as the 2025 Performing Series here in Prince George is happening, along with, well, it's a couple of different twists on it this year. We got Reverend Dr. Bob and Shelby to talk more about this today. There's a lot of excitement here. I have the flyers in my hands of what's to come, but let's start it off with the joint performances here between the Knox and the Playhouse. There's 2 on this sheet.
There are 2 incredible performances, 2 very different performances.
Yeah.
Becoming the Beatles launches our joint series together in September. It's a blend of storytelling, obviously Beatles music, and
Come together,
footage,
if you will.
audio-video support to go with that. So it all kind of comes together in a unique
I see how you
story.
use comes together. Sorry, I had to play on that.
And I was hoping that would just slip in.
Nope.
No, apparently not. But yeah, so as a unique experience, and then we bookend our individual seasons and our joint season with the 20th anniversary tour of Delhi to Dublin.
20th anniversary, wow.
Apparently, yeah. Guys been at it for a while.
That's awesome. These guys are fan favorites. Whenever they come to town, they're great. Canada Winter Games alumni here in 2015, and then been a few stops since. We're Canada Day performance in Victoria this year as well, so that's super cool. Shelby, you excited for the 2 there?
Yeah, they're going to be great. 2 very different shows.
Yeah.
Really great ways to activate the venue, so we're super excited.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's build on now. So as people have known in the past, the what is it called? The performance series. There's 1. Now it's kind of split into kind of 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is 1, the 2 joint ones. And the next one we're going to talk about is the Playhouse Sessions. Take it away on that, Shelby.
Yeah. So the Playhouse Sessions, that's a way to kind of really showcase the venue of the Playhouse and really promote works that are pretty classically informed, but very contemporary work and work well within the venue of the Playhouse and kind of celebrates that venue a little bit as a community center as well.
It gives it some love, and the love I feel like it deserves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a really great venue. We're lucky in PG to even have a small theater like the Playhouse. So I think it's a great way to celebrate it. That we have 3 really amazing acts coming. We have John Kamara Parker, which is one of Canada's, shining gems of the piano world. He's one of the big Canadian ambassadors for classical piano music. So he'll be here in October. And then we have Ballet Kelowna coming back. We're excited to see them again with Macbeth.
Macbeth. I was just saying, seeing this in ballet form is going to be something.
Yeah, it's quite an amazing piece. It's one of Ballet Kelowna's most requested repertoire pieces, and we're super lucky to have it coming through town. And then we close out with something we haven't done before, which is Yonelle Sills from Toronto. She is a soprano. So it's a night at the opera with Tina Chang from Vancouver Orchestra on piano.
Those are some big names.
Yeah, and it's going to be really exciting too because it's John Kamara Parker. It will be the inaugural kind of showcase of the Bechstein piano being all refurbished. So we're super excited.
Okay, now tell me about the Knox part, Reverend Dr. Bob.
Yeah, so similar way, it's really about playing to the venue's strengths and showcasing what we're able to do. So we start off in October with Jake's Gift. Julia McKay, not unfamiliar to folks in Prince George. Jake's Gift was here a long time, like pre-COVID, so it's like
it's
forever ago,
millennia,
right? But coming back again, the story of a Canadian veteran who goes back to Juno Beach and what happens as that all unfolds within themselves and within kind of the conversation with others. So that kind of kicks that off about a week or so before Remembrance Day, so the end of October. And then in January, we have Rachel Theron coming, who is a world-class jazz horn player.
Oh, wow, that's going to sound fantastic in there.
It's going to be incredible. She's coming with her 4-piece to back her up, so it'll be 5 musicians on stage, kind of a Latin, Afro-Caribbean, jazz, French-inspired.
Funky like your shoes.
It'll be funky like my shoes. Might even be funkier than my shoes.
You can see those at home, okay? You can see them from space. But anyway, keep going.
But anyway, so it'll be better than the shoes, And then a week before we do Delhi to Dublin, a group that I've been looking forward to bring back to Prince George since they came here as part of Cold Snap when they were emerging artists. Had a lot of time to tour and I kind of gather together some hardware from the East Coast, but it's Rum Ragged, 4-piece, Newfoundland traditional band that are just absolutely dialed in the best sense of what it means to like celebrate East Coast storytelling in music. Like the boys are just awesome. So I can't wait to have some folks from my home on the stage here
That's
at
gonna
Knox.
be awesome. Cool. We got them all in.
We got them all in.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys need a glass of water after that. It's going to be busy here, and we'll put the whole list on ckpgtoday.ca. Be sure to get your tickets. Support the arts here in Prince George because there's so much that keeps coming the more you support, just like we explained today. So thank you both for coming in.
Thank
and
you.
Cheers to the arts.
Woo! See you at a show.
Entertainment on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Treasure Cove Casino. Now that's entertainment.
All right, folks, time for another edition of Post Your Pet here on the show. This photo comes courtesy of Tammy Salonis West, and looks like Nico actually sent us this entry himself. I'm going to assume with those mighty paws you see on your screen, okay? Hi, it says, hi, my name is Nico. I'm a Pomeranian, and my owners always make me wear these ridiculous party hats and costumes. Thank you, Nico, and thank you, Tammy. Submit online, folks. Post Your Pet continues here all summer at ckpgtoday.ca. Your chance to win $1,500 in prizing, courtesy of our sponsors, WR Ventures, Coops Bike Shop, and Aberdeen Glen Golf Course, to name a few.
When you go golfing at Aberdeen Glen, the thing that you're looking forward to the most is sitting in this cart. It's a cart of comfort. It's yours while you're here. But after, what happens to it? Well, there's a lot of cleaning that has to happen. If you leave anything behind, there's some people that watch out for you. We're going to take you to the back shop today here at Aberdeen because it's a very important job. and I feel like they're underappreciated. So let's go meet Seth and see what he does. Yeah, there's a lot of action happening here at Aberdeen Glen, including in the back shop, and we got Seth here today. How long have you been working here, Seth?
I just actually started last year in the last few months of the year because
Okay.
all the kids went back to school, so they needed someone, and I love golf, and you get the free golf and free driving range, so can't pass that up, you know, especially if that's one of your passions to do.
Pretty good gig for the summer, I'd say.
Yeah,
right?
and then I started back up right in the spring as soon as they started opening the driving range. They needed someone to take care of that, so all the kids were in school, and I was still available, so I said I'll take it.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So for those who don't know, we're hanging out in the back shop today. That's what this is called, even though it's kind of the, I guess, a parking lot shop here at Aberdeen.
Yeah.
But so you do the driving range, that's your responsibility,
Yeah.
plus the carts.
Carts, and we also take walkers up 1 and 10 because
Right.
they're super steep hills, so we offer rides to them.
You don't wear any more hats? Like, that's a lot of hats to wear.
I know, right?
The workhorse of the course, is that a fair term for you?
Essentially, yeah, everyone calls me tool of all trades because everything that I do here.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so how it works here at Aberdeen, you do your round. When you go get a cart, they're obviously ready for you, but it takes a lot of process to get this ready and flip them around. Today, this is one that just came in here, Seth. Now take me through what you're gonna do before we start.
Okay, well, so essentially when we bring the carts in, I will essentially line them up a little bit better because some people do park them outside the yellow
Yeah.
line, and then that takes away from people backing out and driving through. So essentially I'll get them all lined up, and then I'll pull a couple carts up here, and then after I have all these carts up here, I will look around the cart, check the seed bottles, check to
Okay.
see if there's any garbage inside. Like essentially I can see a little pencil that's in there right now. There's a bunch of dirt under there.
Oh,
on
it's
the
down to
ground.
that much detail.
Oh,
The pencil.
essentially, yeah. If you find a pencil, broken tee, anything that you want in there, people don't really like to use other people's stuff.
That's
so,
fair, yeah.
And if you're paying for a cart, you kind of want a clean cart too.
Okay,
so.
I'll ask you this before now, because you've done the once over. You must find a lot of stuff in the cart. What's the coolest thing you've ever found?
To be honest, the coolest thing I found was a pretty sweet ball token from Happy Gilmore.
What?
It's actually Happy himself getting punched by Bob Barker in the stomach saying the price is right. So it's actually a pretty sweet ball marker I found, yeah.
The workhorse of the course. Okay, I'll let you go to work here. You do your thing, and you can tell
Alrighty.
me to help if you want, or stand out of the way.
Yeah, you might just be in the splash zone
I'm
right
in the
now.
splash
so.
zone. Okay, I'm gonna stand by producer
Yeah.
Zach over here.
So I usually just get the hose going and get the pressure going, but first I'll come around, check the seed bottles, see if they're empty. Like this one's empty,
Okay.
this one's still 3/4.
Do you want me to help? Where
so
does
it's
this
still
go?
good. So usually we got a little bin up here,
Okay.
and then the empty
going
just
over
go
here.
up in there. And then I will just do my quick little walk around, checking all the holders, see if there's any garbage or anything. Like there's a pencil and stuff in there that I just pull out. Make sure nothing's left in the back. Like got another seed bottle. This one's full,
Ah.
so it just goes right back into place.
Perfect.
And then after I find all the garbage that's inside, I go and grab the hose and start spraying her down.
All right. Bonus points if you get producer Zach. Not actually though, because our camera's not waterproof.
So
Yeah.
essentially, I will just start by spraying down the front.
And it's nice actually. If you get a little wet on a hot day like this.
Exactly, it cools you right down. And then once that's essentially everything is all sprayed down there,
Okay. Then we're time for the towel.
it's time for the towel. Yeah.
Okay. I know this part. Nice and massaged.
Yeah. This
No one wants to sit
this is
on
what
a
I
wet
call the
seat.
spit shine here. Anything that gets splashed up on here, I just do a quick little wipe
Okay,
so then
quick
it
little
doesn't fall
once over.
doesn't fall down on the customers as they drive away.
That's good. People come with their hair done here to Aberdeen.
They do. They come looking nice and dapper.
Okay, now
Dapper Dan.
as you wrap this up, obviously this is quite the process.
Yeah.
What would your messaging be to people out there, Seth? How can they make your life easier? Probably just cleaning up after themselves.
I'm not too worried about them taking
Okay.
out the cans and stuff like that because that's part of my job.
Yeah.
So essentially, I just worry about them just parking inside the
parking
yellow
the lines.
lines and just keeping them in an even, orderly fashion line.
That's good. Don't leave them in the parking lot. It's not
Exactly.
like Costco.
Yeah. Don't leave them in the parking lot for people to have to try and drive around and back out of their spots. Because I've seen a few times where it's like too wide outside the yellow.
Yeah.
And these people here, they just
And they
can't
can't
back
get
out.
out.
They're doing like K-turns to try and get out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so-
Well, not everyone's a great driver, so.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you for the time today. This has been great. I'll let you. This is ready to drive away now.
It's 100% ready driveway into the back lot.
Whew. A job well done here at Aberdeen Glen. Of course, as you know, it's worth the drive.
Oh,
Always.
100% it's worth the drive here.
Do you have a favorite hole?
My favorite hole is actually number 4.
Number 4.
Playing up on the blues tees there, you're way up there, and it's a big shoot that you got to shoot down, and it's about a 200-yard shot to the fairway. And if you ain't straight on, it's a tough one.
I like it.
Yeah.
See, the employees know best here at Aberdeen Glen. It's worth the drive. Okay, you take this down, and our
Perfect.
time is done here today.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
This segment is brought to you by Aberdeen Glen Golf Course and the Eagle's Nest Restaurant. It's worth a drive.
Taking a look outside for today's CKPG Snapshot, courtesy of Mark Cargelotto, and this comes from British Columbia's best park. At least in our opinion, it is. The Mount Robson Park. It's beautiful. This is along the Berg Lake Trail, just past Emperor Falls in that campground area there. Isn't this gorgeous? My goodness. You can see the peak. You can see the mountain. It's just, wow. Takes your breath away. Thanks, Mark, for capturing this. If you have a snapshot, send it our way. snapshot@ckpg.com. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
Now's the time to talk about local history, folks. And today, well, there's a gathering that happens every year at the CN Center. You may or may not know about it. It's about Jehovah's Witnesses gathering in CN Center. They've gathered here for many years, I've come to learn. And today we're going to look back on one of those sessions today in local history.
Looking back to the year 2000, thousands in Prince George gathered to celebrate Jehovah. Yeah, there was over 2,600 church members and officials from north central BC who gathered in the CN Center. And yes, this gathering still happens today here in Prince George. It's one of the biggest events that happens at the CN Center all summer long. A tradition that this happens, of course, and people come from near, people come from far, and all to celebrate Jehovah.
There you go. Fun facts you learn just by watching the show with us. Every day we got a little bit of knowledge to share with you. Thanks so much for watching today. And hey, go treat yourself. Go to the golf course. Go do whatever you want to do because it's your life. I could not be an inspirational speaker, but hey, I try. I give it my all here, folks. Thanks so much for watching. And go submit, post your pet before it's too late. We'll see you for more great stuff on the show tomorrow. Bye for now.